What's up, happy campers? What it do, Maha Campers, coming back at you again with another video. We are at the Jellystone Park Campground, located on US Highway 36, 6 miles east of Estes Park, Colorado. Be sure to check out the description. I'll have the address and links to their website in the description. Jellystone is a great campground for family fun. And the unique thing that I love about Jellystone is that they specialize in themed camping weekends. Today, we are here for their annual Halloween themed weekend. So I'm going to show you guys in this video kind of the activities and the things they do for kids and families on this type of weekend. And then I'm also going to do a drive-through of the campground so you can kind of get an idea of the layout of the campground, what the sites look like, and things like that, just to kind of help you decide if this is a campground you'd want to check out. So here we go! The Pavilion, shown here, is a popular spot throughout the entire weekend. There's several activities that the park puts on that are held here. Activities include a Halloween decorating craft. One of the nights they'll play a Halloween movie for the kids at this location. One thing that's really popular is the candybar bingo, and that's where people bring full-size candy bars, and they'll play bingo, and the winners, of course, get the jackpot of candy bars. Really fun. They will also hold a dance at this location at the end of the weekend for the kids, and then on the last day, they usually run a pancake breakfast. No hayride at this Halloween party, guys, but your kids can take a ride with Yogi around the park in this old fire truck. All these activities can sure work up the appetite, so be sure to bring your favorite side dish and your best appetizer to throw on the grill. Of course, the main event of the entire weekend is held on Saturday night, where all the kids will dress up in their costumes and they'll trick-or-treat from campsite to campsite. The whole campground participates in handing out candy. A lot of the sites will decorate their campers for the event, and then there's also a park-sponsored Halloween site decorating contest. And if you're really lucky, even the adults can find a treat at a campsite or two. Okay, campers, that concludes the first part of this video, where I wanted to kind of cover all the activities that they do at the campground and things like that. There are a couple other things that the park offers. They offer a haunted hike on Saturday night when the dance is going for a little bit older kids, and then they also offer laser tag as an activity for the kids to do, which comes with a fee. And now we're going to move on to the second part of the video, which is basically going to be a tour of the campground itself. Okay, campers, so for this part of the video, I'm going to do a drive-through of the campground so you can kind of get an idea of the layout, where things are, and kind of the idea of what the sites look like, so you can kind of figure out. Hopefully it'll give you an idea just as we drive by to see if, you know, your rig will fit or whatever. But anyway, right here what's pictured we're going up behind the ranger station, and to the right there you have the cabins 38, 39, 40, and 41. Off to the left we're going to be seeing the pool here in a moment. And again, we're working our way up behind the ranger station up the hill. So the first campsites we'll be coming up to are these cabins, and those are cabins 1 and 2. So if you don't have a camper or a tent, the cabins are always an option. Now coming up on the left-hand side are going to be our sites starting with 1, 2, and then on the right-hand side is going to be 43, 44. And I tried to get these guys as best I could. You'll see on the other side that I do a better job shooting the video, so I do apologize for this, but either way, I'm hoping that people can appreciate this. I know I would. as far as like if I was going to a campground, just to be able to get an idea, you know, if I pass a site, oh, you know, that pop-up site right there, you know, you're not going to be able to fit a fifth wheel there probably. So again, it's just I hope people find it helpful as far as being able to tell kind of what the campground looks like. So we'll go ahead and let this run. There's some bathrooms and showers there to the right, near Cindy Bear's Circle. And this is a pretty steep hill too, like don't be fooled. It's really steep. Now we're coming up toward the top where there's sites 12, 13, 14. There's some cool sites if you had a small camper or a tent like this guy off to the right that kind of have these decks off the back that are kind of cool that they've built on there onto each site. Sorry for the wobbliness of this video here. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to film stuff like this. Like I said, the other side should be much better when we get to the other side of the campground. And of course now we're starting our descent down the hill. These are going to be the sites 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 33, 36, 37 all the way down. The sites on this side of the park that we're looking at now are water and electric hookup only. So they're kind of crammed. I mean, you definitely can fit pop-ups and some other things. There's still good sites. The park is really cool. I really enjoy coming to this park. I like how you're in the trees. Once we get to the other side, you'll see some of the sites are spread out a little bit more. Okay, and we're back down to the cabins now. These are cabins 38, 39, 40, and 41. They're really nice. I haven't been inside of them, but they're pretty new. We've been coming up here for probably the last 6 years doing this camp event. Here's another cabin, and then you're starting to see the back of the ranger station there at the bottom of the hill beyond the park. Now as we get toward the bottom of the hill near the ranger station, here are some showers, and that right there is the dump station. It's a tight fit, so keep that in mind if you decide to get electric and water only and you need to dump. You're going to have to back in right there by those showers. Anyway, we'll go ahead and continue around. Here are some cabins, and these are going to be the cabins. I believe they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 14, 31, 15, 11, 12, 13, 32. I believe that this is the section right here where all those cabin numbers, I believe that's what they are here. So they're the cabins to the right of the ranger station as you pull into the park, and as shown on the park map, which I will include in the description, a link to the park map. They also have a propane fill here as well. And then down here, as we start to turn, there's the mini golf. So that is an activity for the kids as well. Dumpsters are there off to the left. You bring your trash down to the dumpsters. And they do have bears come through this park every now and again, so they do suggest that you keep your trash inside and or bring it down to the dumpsters. Okay, filming should be a little bit better now. Now we're going to start up the hill, And this is to the left side of the ranger station. So these are going to be sites 79, 78, 77, all the way up to the Pavilion. And here you can kind of see the sites are a little bit bigger, and I believe that these all on this side are going to be full hookup. Yeah, according to the map, it looks like these are full hookup over here. And this is also, like I said, the road that takes you to the Pavilion. There's a smaller park here for smaller kids. Another cabin there in the background. I believe that is cabin 8. There's another angle of the pool. Okay, so now on the right you have site 51, 72 on the left, and we'll just work our way up. And if you've got a site map, you can kind of follow along. There's the Pavilion in the background. And you can see these are much bigger sites. They're pretty nice. There's a little bit of space in between the campers. Each site also, before I forget, does have a fire ring, which is important for my wife. I don't know about you guys, but she definitely likes her own fire ring. We've noticed at another Jellystone down in Larkspur that they have a community fire ring, so you cannot have a fire at your campsite unless it's one of the portable campfires, propane campfires. Now we're doing the loop around the Pavilion here, so that the sites you're looking at there are 61, 62, 63 as we go around the corner to 64, 65, and so on. As you can see, folks decorating. These particular people here get really into it. There's a side shot of the Pavilion. And the last spot there on the end, I believe, is 68. And then it'll turn and go back down the hill. Okay, so now we're going to be going straight. We're going to be going along kind of parallel to 36, if you will. These are all the sites. It's going to be the 89, 111, 110, 90, up through that loop. These are all going to be sites, other than this first one, I believe, which is a full hookup. I think all the sites beyond this RV to the right, all the way up the hill, are going to be no hookup sites. At least that's what, according to the map, shows. But these would be, again, sites 111, 110. It looks like 90 through 111 on this side of the map would be easier way to say it. And this, we're just going to go up, do a loop, and come back down. And again, according to the map, these are no hookup sites. But they're nice. Like you can see, they're pretty good size. A little bit spread out, nice and kind of tucked into the trees and the shrubs. And I do apologize again for the shakiness of the camera. Just wanting to give you guys an idea. Again, this is just to give you a general idea of kind of what the campground looks like. kind of gives you an idea of where you, hopefully will give you an idea of where you want to, like, you know, look for a spot when you make your reservation. Okay, so now we're going to start the loop at the top of the hill right around sites 103, 104, 105. Make the turn and just head back down the hill. Okay, happy campers, that completes this video. I hope that was helpful for you. If this Jellystone Park and Estes Park has ever been a campground you wanted to come to, or if you ever wanted to come on one of their Halloween weekends, or even their other themed weekends, they have a bunch. They have 80s weekend, they have superhero weekend, chocolate weekend, all kinds of cool stuff. And like I said, it's only 6 miles from Estes, so you can always come camp, go check out what's going on in Estes Park. Really enjoy this park. It's a beautiful place, and highly recommend it. So anyway, if this video was helpful for you and you liked it, please give us a like, please give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to us. And then also be sure to check out all the links in the description. Check out all the cool Colorado swag we've got on our Etsy store and our eBay store. Peace!